Welcome to another episode of Arts 101. I'm your host, Emery Hudson, the productions manager at CMAP. We begin with another great interview shot earlier this week with super producer James Duesenberg interviewing Laura Foote and Gabriel Gonzalez, who helped create the Martin Luther King Mural of Courage that has been touring San Benito County and South Santa Clara County as well. Then we will have a great interview with Kevin Heath from the Limelight Actors Theater, and following after that, we will have a thrilling video by our segment producer Val Jeffrey about the theater production of Alone, Together Again, a local production at the Limelight Theater in Gilroy. Then, lastly, we will have an interview with local band Risk and the events calendar to wrap it all up. So sit back, relax, and enjoy this interview by James Duesenberg with Laura Foote and Gabriel Gonzalez.
Hey there, I'm James Duesenberg with Arts 101, and thank you for joining us today. Today we have two guests from the San Benito County area, Hollister. They are Laura Foote and Gabriel Gonzalez. And thank you so much for coming out here today.
Hi, James.
How you doing? Gabriel? Good to see you.
Yeah.
Good. So let's see, the two of you worked on the Mural of Courage at the Martin Luther King Day, right?
That's correct.
Where did this all start? How was the Mural of Courage born?
Okay. Well, actually, Bernadine put us both together about a year ago.
From the Black Sage, Bernadine.
Bernadine from the Black Sage. Right. I came up to her about a year ago and said I wanted to do a community art piece, and Gabriel's name came up because of his tremendous talent. And I said, you know what? Why don't we put Martin Luther King in the center panel and have Gabriel do the center panel? And that's how he became involved in it.
Okay.
So I did the community portion of it, and he did the portrait part of it.
Right, and here came along Spencer doing the Martin Luther King Day.
That's correct.
Right.
And actually Spencer talked to Bernadine. Bernadine says, oh, well, I have this artist who's really talented, and he's never put work out there before, and we really need to show his work.
Right.
And then we have this other artist, which is me, who does community work, art, and she put these elements together and said, let's do this all for an event for Martin Luther King Day, and that's how that happened.
And for our audience out there who don't know, Spencer is Spencer Wilkinson, who is heading up the youth and education department of CMAP. And so he's been really involved down there in Hollister and helping out with the youth. So it's great that you could do this. And so you're an artist as well.
That's correct.
And you've been doing different types of art. What types?
I'm mostly in photography.
Okay.
And but I have been working with the kids at Cisa Pueda for about 2 years now.
Okay.
And we did a community piece a couple of years ago, and I loved the fact that we could bring community and art together, and I just thought that it was such a neat element, and I thought, you know, we needed to bring some kind of element to bring the community together to inspire, because that's what I believe art should do, is inspire. And so I came up with this concept of, well, let's put some ideal that the kids can relate to and have everybody be involved. We have kids, we have adults, we have teenagers, we have people from all walks of life be involved in it and feel that they're a part of the artwork. And so that was my concept, and I thought we could do handprints.
Right, that's right, that was great. So I guess the mural has been touring around. Did you know about all of this?
Well, when we first did the mural, it was brought to my attention that it was probably going to go to separate, so the idea came in to put it in pieces, and that we could take portions of it in and out, so we designed it to kind of do that, but we didn't expect it to have this many showings.
Right, it's taken on a little life of its own.
It's been very organic, and it's taken on a life of its own, and you know, that's what art should do, is it should evoke feeling, it should evoke, as far as art that I'm connected with, should inspire, and Gabriel's story is so inspiring.
That's great.
Yeah.
Let's see, a couple other things. Do you have any other upcoming events that you'd like to talk about that are coming in, April, May, June for art events?
Okay, I know that we're going to be connected, or CMAP is going to be very connected with the Cesar Chavez birthday event,
Right.
and the mural is going to be featured. And what I'm proud of the fact is that it's going to be part of a key piece to promote anti-bullying, and that gives me a lot of pride, because that's one of the things that Gabriel and I were talking about, that we feel that art should inspire positive feeling, positive community feelings, and get people to come together and to express their ideas, and feel free to do that.
Thank you so much, Laura,
Thank
for
you,
coming
James.
out here. Gabriel, we'll see you later, man. Any other type of artwork you want to start taking and doing?
I want to learn how to draw always, and
Yeah.
I want to learn how to imagine stuff and just put it on the piece of paper and, like create stuff, like,
Cool.
yeah.
All right, well, we'll keep an eye out for more work from you, and maybe we'll see you in another couple months on Arts 101. Thanks a lot for joining us.
Welcome back to Arts 101. Thank you, James, for that great interview with Laura and Gabriel. It's a thought-provoking issue and an inspirational story. Up next, we have a short video about the Mural of Courage from Martin Luther King Day in February 2012.
We helped coordinate this mural project and to bring people together through art.
We are doing a mural of courage, and the mural is going to represent a tree, and the tree is going to represent the struggle that everyone goes through.
The vision that we saw was to create this huge project to have the community involved with by actually doing the painting itself, and bringing each piece together, with the centerpiece being Martin Luther King drawing that Gabriel did.
Gabriel here has gone through some struggles and everything, but as you can see, he's a very talented artist.
It's charcoal and pencils, mostly. We worked together and we got an idea, so.
Does he mean something to you, the idea of courage?
Yeah, he helped a lot of people, and I think he's worth a lot.
What today is all about is that everybody takes their struggles, writes them down, and it's going to become part of our community piece that we're going to share. And the words above it will come from the Farm Workers' Prayer, Let the Spirit Flourish and Grow, which are Cesar Chavez's words, to always recognize that there is a struggle, that we always have to strive for excellence, and that to do that, we have to do that together, and we have to quit seeing each other in terms of race, color, creed, economic level of education. It doesn't matter, because we're all in the struggle together. And if you'll notice, when you see the piece, you'll see Martin Luther King kind of pointing at you. And what that is it symbolizes that it's up to you, the individual, to overcome your obstacles, and that in itself is an act of courage.
To me, courage is just going out there and continuing to be who you are, and continue to be better at who you are.
With me, my shortcoming is ADHD, and as an artist, that means that you have to become focused and you have to see something through to completion. And I have encouraged others here at Si Se Puede who have similar problems with both learning and homework or art or anything, to see something through regardless of what your obstacles are. Try to have a goal and see it through, and that's part of what this piece is all about.
Hello and welcome back to Arts 101. I'm your host this month, Emery Hudson, and we bring you local artists, musicians, and information about local art events in San Benito County and South Santa Clara County. Up next, we have another interview from earlier this week with Kevin Heath of the Limelight Actors Theater to talk about upcoming productions and about how it started in Gilroy, California. Take it away, James.
Hi there, and welcome to Arts 101. This is James Duesenberg. Thank you for joining us. And today we're doing an interview with Kevin Heath of the Limelight Actors Theater. And this is here in the Gilroy area. It's actually in downtown Gilroy. So here's Kevin. Thank you very much, Kevin, for coming out here.
Thank you very much for having me.
Yeah. So I wanted to get a little bit of a background on who you are in here in our community. And so what is your background with theater productions?
I was, my starring role in first grade was I was the Partridge in the Pear Tree in the Christmas pageant, and I've been hooked ever since.
Okay, really?
Yes, literally. I actually still have the costume.
Okay.
All through school, through college, through community theater on the East Coast, I worked with many theaters in Boston. I was a paid actor in Boston for a while.
Right.
I moved to Gilroy in 1999 and was fortunate enough to audition for a role with South Valley Civic Theater in 2000. And I've been doing theater here ever since as an actor.
Where South Valley Civic Theater, that's right here down south?
They're located in Morgan Hill.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Right, yeah, I've seen a number of productions.
They do great productions.
Great. So how long has the Limelight Theater been around for?
We're a baby. We've opened up on January 21st in 2011. So we're just a little over a year old.
Right. And so you have a whole staff on board? Do you have a board?
No, we actually, it's basically myself and my co-owner Alan Obata, and our technical director Matthew Russell Hendrickson, and it's basically the three of us that create the sets and create the lighting, and then of course we bring in actors from all over the area to do the actual performances.
So what is different about the Limelight Theater compared to other theaters out there?
We looked to fill a niche that wasn't in existence. So as a small cabaret theater, we tried to fill a spot where we could invite other actors to come in, other directors to come in, to do a little comedy, a little drama, and really just try to mix it up. And there are so many, we're very lucky, there's a lot of fantastic theater around this area, from large scale to small scale. So we kind of looked at what everyone else was doing, and we tried to find little holes in there to fill in where we could bring actors in the area that don't really have an opportunity to do sort of a little bit more of the dramatic role, or a little bit more of a smaller musical role instead of the big 300-person musical kind of thing.
Right.
So that's what we've kind of done.
So we're wrapping things up here a little bit, but what are some of the productions coming in the next 2-3 months here? We've
got a great show called Weekend Comedy opening on April 27th. It's a full-on comedy with 4 characters in it, generational comedy. Then in June we open up, it's really a favorite. It was a show I was in with South Valley Civic Theater 10 years ago, and we're bringing it back. It's called Run for Your Wife, and it's a slapstick farce. It's a lot of fun. And then we get into a little bit more of the dramatic stuff with Steel Magnolias this fall, and we're doing 2 separate casts on that.
Okay. Yeah. Wow. All right.
It'll be a little different.
That'll be pretty fun. Just really quick, where have you been getting clothing and props for your productions?
Actually, when we first started, there was a couple wonderful ladies that donated a lot of clothes, cruise wear basically, a lot of really beautiful clothes. So we have them sort of stored away, and we pull them out every once in a while when we need a really cool outfit for an actor. In general, the actors supply their own costumes, unless, for example, the last show we did, character had to have a spacesuit, so we went and bought that. So if it's something very special, we take on that expense, and we'll provide that for the actor.
Okay, great. Thank you, Kevin, so much for coming out here.
Thanks for having me.
And we'll see you at the theater.
All right, thank you.
Thanks.
We're doing a raffle too.
Good evening. Welcome to Limelight Actors Theater. My name is Kevin Heath. Back there we have Alan Obata, and we are Limelight Actors Theater. Before we do anything else, I want to raise a toast to all of you. Thank you for making this last year possible. Thank you for being here tonight to celebrate our 1-year anniversary, and thank you for being here to support Limelight Actors Theater. From Alan and I, from the bottom of our hearts, we so appreciate every single one of you. Thank you. Support your local arts, support your local theater, and support your local Interim Center for the Arts. Thank you all for being here. Enjoy the show.
I'm coming. Hello? Oh, Ralph, I've been waiting for your call. Really? Oh, I'm overwhelmed. How many? Oh, that's a lot. Well, how much time do I have? Oh, that's a little. Well, yes, of course I can do it. Oh, Ralph, thank you so much for everything. All right, bye.
Just going over these new tax laws. Whenever the government changes them, it's chaos. Actually, whenever the government does anything, it's chaos.
George, how would you feel about me getting totally immersed in my painting?
Well, I love it when you get totally immersed. You get to feeling very sexy.
I do?
Yeah. You can't wait for me to get home. You meet me at the door in a short black negligee.
When did I do that?
In my recurrent dream.
Hi, my name is Sandy Lewandowski, and I play Helena. Helena is an artist, and her 3 grown sons have just moved out, and she's adjusting to some new changes.
I'm Jason Harris, playing the role of George Butler. George is married to Helena, has been for probably around 30-35 years, and Helena's getting rather frustrated with George.
Are you saying there isn't anything about me you don't like?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Oh, I can't say that there isn't anything about you I don't like.
For instance?
Well, that you just lied when you said there wasn't anything about me you disliked.
Why do you think that was a lie?
George, it is not possible for a couple living together to like everything about each other.
Well, it is with me.
Something trivial. What about the less than gorgeous way I look with my hair up in curlers?
I consider it preparation for the very gorgeous way you will look when your hair is not up in curlers.
Those long telephone conversations I have sometimes, full of gossip.
I like hearing them. I find out which of our friends are having affairs with which of our other friends.
Oh. George, I'm serious. It's perfectly all right not to like something about me. I don't like something about you.
Well, you just told me I lied.
Well, that was number 1. This is number 2.
2?
George, don't you see how helpful this can be? I say something I dislike about you. You say something you dislike about me. We clear up 2 dislikes in one blow.
Hi, I'm Dan Pearson. I play Frank, or Pop, mostly, who is going to be 80 years old, and he's going into his at least 2nd childhood and building robots.
I should have called first, but I knew you wouldn't mind. It's just temporary. I won't be a bother. I'll be invisible. I'm the stealth bomber, and I won't even show up on your radar. I'll just take Michael's room.
Pop, where's Mom? What are you doing here?
Oh, that woman. I've got to get some things off the porch.
Technology for dummies? This is heavy stuff.
Careful. Let's take these up to the room.
Pop, stop. Please, explain.
Nothing to explain. Your mother and I are in a trial separation.
What? What are you talking about?
Your mother and I have been married for over 50 years. We've never had one, so now we're having one.
I'm Barbara Bottini. I play Ruth. I've been married for 50 years to Frank, otherwise known as Pop. And I'm getting a bit exasperated with his issues about aging.
I knew when he ran away from home he'd come right here. Oh, that man. He forgets everything. Before he leaves the house, I have to inspect him closely. He forgets to pull up his zipper. It's age. What else could it be? Unless he's into flashing.
says you're on a trial separation?
What he calls a trial separation. What he doesn't realize is he's been on trial the whole 50 years.
Your mother thinks the web is something a spider weaves. She thinks the internet is like a hairnet that covers the whatever that is.
I know what the internet is. I just don't want to surf it. I don't want to get seasick.
My name is Betsy Andrade, and I play Grace. I am George's mother, who comes back into the family and kind of disrupts things, but in a sweet way. She's just kind of a sweet little old lady who gets in the way and then takes off.
I'm afraid it's a little messy. Oh, that's all right. It'll be taken care of. Oh, goodbye, son.
Are you okay?
Oh, I couldn't be better. Goodbye, Helena. Thank you for letting me stay. Oh, tomorrow's Wednesday, and that means the girls do hospital visits to cheer up the patients, and I'm going. Sometimes the candy is so good. Oh.
Oh, that was a very nice talk, Angel. She's a good talker.
I know, she's been telling me some things too.
Oh, that's Mom.
Don't say anything. The trial separation is canceled.
Good. I'd much rather cancel it than cancel you.
Did you call the dentist?
No. Did you call the doctor?
No.
All right, then we'll have something to do together when we get home. Come on.
Oh, my suitcase. George, I hope you got something out of this. You know, you'll be here someday yourself.
Nicely done.
Thank you.
I did get something out of it. A trial separation is out of the question.
I got the same thing out of it.
Be yourself. Follow your heart. Be what you are. And if they don't like it,
Thank you, Val, for that great backstage pass to the Limelight Theater, and thank you to James for the insightful interview with Kevin Heath. Coming up next is a short interview with local youth band Risk, and a short performance by them as well in Hollister, California. Let's hear it for Risk.
Why are you here? Why are you here today?
I'm here because I got a good day off of work and my daughter's playing in the Risk band.
So we are here on the MLK Day Festival, talking to people and learning their story of why they're here. Oh, excuse me, sir.
Hey, how's it going?
Pretty good. Do you mind telling the audience and everybody at home what you're doing here? And
I'm doing sound for my daughter's band, Risk, and that's what I'm doing here. Yeah.
Risk.
Risk.
Yeah.
Today you guys are here. Are you guys playing in the band?
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah.
Yes.
What would you guys think of courage? What do you think of courage?
Well, courage takes a lot. Well, you have to have a lot of courage to do like anything. So, courage is like really important in life. So, yeah.
Okay. Well,
what do you think of courage? Courage is great to have.
Okay. Thank you.
Next and finally we have Ignorance Paramore.
Thank you for that great song by Risk. And thank you to all of our wonderful guests for this month's show. Up last is our events calendar for April 2012. Stay tuned for exciting Arts 101 episodes, and don't forget to have an art-filled month.
Hi, I'm Melissa Alvarado, and thank you for joining us for the Arts 101 event calendar for April 2012. Coming up in the April calendar are a number of great events. Up first is the annual Spring Arts and Crafts Festival in San Juan Bautista on April 14th and 15th. For more information, visit the website for the San Benito Arts Council. Next, on April 19th at 5 p.m. is the first Garlic Festival CMAP planning meeting. Contact James at CMAP for more information at 408-846-4983 or visit us at www.cmap.tv. Next, on April 29th, is the Si Se Puede film screenings at the Si Se Puede Learning Center at the Gilroy Apartments in Hollister. Contact Spencer at CMAP for more information at 408-846-4983. Up next is the Weekend Comedy at the Limelight Actors Theater, April 27th to May 19th. Weekend Comedy is a smartly written comedy about two couples that accidentally rent the same cabin on the same weekend. One couple middle-aged, the other just starting out life. The sparks fly until they realize they aren't so different from each other after all. The Limelight is located at 7341 Monterey Road in Gilroy. For more information, please call 472-3292. Next is the Cactus and Succulent Show in San Juan Bautista, April 28th and 29th. The Cactus and Succulent Show takes place in the courtyard of Jardines de San Juan restaurant, which is located on 115 3rd Street in San Juan Bautista. Admission is free. The show provides a great opportunity to get acquainted with the wonderful world of drought-resistant succulent plants. For more information, please call 831-758-6645. Next is the Open Studios in San Juan Bautista on April 28th and 29th. The San Benito County Arts Council hosts the annual Open Studios Art Tour every spring throughout San Benito County, offering the public a unique opportunity to visit local artists' studios and experience how and where art is created. For more information, please call 831-636-9100 or visit the website for the San Benito Arts Council. That concludes your events calendar for April 2012. Thank you for joining us for this month's Arts 101. And remember to always have an art-filled month.